In the UK, police have launched a probe into who's responsible for sending a CD with pornographic images and pictures of the Prophet Mohammed to several mosques in London. It's just the latest in a chain of provocative acts that have heightened tensions between Muslims and other parts of British society. Our Tesa Arcilla went to find out what it will take to bridge the religious divide.
My name is Gavin Bobby and I'm the lawyer behind Law and Freedom Foundation. We stop mosques. That is, we help local neighbourhoods resist planning applications for mosques, and we win.
That's now 16 wins out of 18 cases. A controversial man some refer to as the mosque buster. Objections raised by locals pertaining to mosques include
traffic and congestion on the pavement, general noise and disturbance, which does concern people, and the third one was loss of a retail facility.
All of which are legal objections, but he says his motivation is deeper than that: Islamic doctrine.
It is a violent doctrine. Now that is contrary to English law. If a Catholic church was passing death sentences, if a synagogue was blessing armies to commit acts of war, I would immediately say that has to be stopped.
When you have a man who is so ideologically opposed, knows little about the Islamic faith in what he is suggesting, then it doesn't give credence to some of those views, really, in terms of traffic, congestion, impact on the local area. If people have those objections that really genuinely feel that it's going to create an impact, raise them.
But the gruesome murder of a British soldier by self-confessed Islamic fanatics fueled anti-Muslim sentiment.
I'm a Muslim myself, and speaking to Muslims across Brent and across London, people are feeling slightly vulnerable, right? Because they do feel as if the Muslim community is being picked on. We have had instances where a local mosque had sausages thrown into it.
Last year, after a decade of dispute, the Newham Council rejected an application for a so-called mega mosque, the site of which is just down the road over here. It would have accommodated up to 10,000 worshippers. The group that had campaigned against it called themselves Mega Mosque No Thanks, and some Muslim groups have also opposed the project. But beyond just the construction of mosques, the polarized opinions put the spotlight once again on why this is happening in the first place.
The polarization of opinion that we see, I think, is partly to do with a failure within multiculturalism. People become invested in a very particular notion that Britain is characterized by, first of all, a white Christian dominant culture, which historically is certainly true, but maybe less the case today. Mosques simply become a symbol, I think, for this greater anxiety that there is.
A recent YouGov poll compared answers given by respondents in November 2012 and May 2013 and showed an increase in the number of people who agree that there will be a clash of civilizations between British Muslims and native white Britons.
We really need a more frank and open and detailed discussion about what Islam is, about what Britishness is, and about how we manage social change and evolution.
In recent times, a growing number of voices have stated that multiculturalism has failed as a concept in Britain, which is a controversial way to put it. But what's certain, ignoring this issue won't make a clash of cultures any less likely. Tesa Arcilla, RT, London.